His eyes widen, hands tremble. He picks her up like glass. Cut 2 years later. A girl in a hoodie stands beside a crime scene, whispering to a detective. Reporters surround her. Headline flashes. 6-year-old solves robbery that baffled police. Asterisk, asterisk, he was just trying to survive till he found a baby in the trash. He had no idea she'd become a genius, a princess, and the one person who would turn his broken life into a legend. Asterisk, asterisk, Gerald Walker hadn't been touched by kindness in years. A former craftsman, his life unraveled when a construction accident crushed his back and the hospital bills crushed his soul. He lost his job, then his wife, then his home. Now he was known by the city as Trash Walker, a hunched old man with sad eyes who picked through alley bins like clockwork metal. Here, cardboard there, never stealing, never speaking. He had no phone, no family, no purpose, until that one December morning. Asterisk, behind the diner, between a broken fridge and fly-swarmed bins, he heard it, a cry, soft, like wind through a whistle. At first, he thought it was a cat, but as he pushed aside layers of soaked cardboard, he gasped, a baby girl, wrapped in a blanket, stitched with threadbare hearts. Her tiny fingers clutched a torn ribbon, her lips blue from the cold, but her eyes sharp, awake. He didn't think. He couldn't. He picked her up, held her to his chest, gave her his scarf, his warmth, his everything. Asterisk, he brought her to his shelter under the old bridge. It was no palace, just crates, canvas, and a single kerosene lamp. But to the baby, it was safe, and to Gerald, it was alive again. He named her Luna, because the moon was full that night, and it felt like a second chance. He fed her with leftovers, cleaned her with rainwater, sang lullabies he barely remembered. She clung to him not with fear, but faith. And as she grew, he saw something strange, something remarkable. Asterisk, at 2, she began repeating things he'd only said once. At 3, she used bottle caps to count and sort metals. At 4, she created a toy out of fan parts and soda tabs. But it wasn't just smarts, it was instinct. She noticed the pattern of the rats under the bridge, predicted weather by the clouds, knew when food trucks dropped leftovers before the restaurant staff did. Grandpa Gerald, she whispered one night, you're my hero. But Gerald shook his head. No, Luna, I may have pulled you from the trash, but you pulled me out of the grave. Asterisk, it started with a dog. An old woman cried on the sidewalk. Her seeing-eye dog was gone. Luna asked 2 questions, then ran behind a bookstore. She returned with the dog calm, wagging. He followed a milk cart. You left the gate open, she said. Word spread. A week later, a bicycle theft. Luna solved it in minutes. Then a string of pickpocket cases at the plaza. Then a fire set by an arsonist. Detectives were baffled. She was 6. How does she know? One asked. Gerald said only this. She watches the world like it owes her answers. Asterisk, but behind the brilliance was a mystery. Luna had no birth certificate, no ID, no record. Gerald assumed her parents abandoned her, but the truth was far deeper. One afternoon, a diplomat from a small European nation visited the city. He heard about Luna, saw her photo, froze within 48 hours. DNA tests confirmed it. Princess Amara Ava, kidnapped at birth, presumed dead for 7 years. She was taken during a rebel siege. Her aunt revealed, choking back tears. We searched the world. Asterisk, they offered Gerald millions to return her. They promised castles, schools, staff. Luna listened, nodded, then stood beside Gerald. You may have given me life, she said to the royals, but he gave me love. She made one request. If you want me, he comes with me. Asterisk, so they agreed. Gerald became her legal guardian and royal advisor. She became Princess Amara Luna Walker, the youngest royal detective in history. She traveled the world solving crimes, reforming juvenile justice, building shelters for homeless children, and always returning to the bridge where it all began. They preserved his shelter, placed a plaque where one heart saved another rand. Both changed the world. Asterisk, some people are thrown away, but they're not broken. They're just waiting for the right soul to see their light. Gerald saved her body. She saved his soul. Together they proved that from the lowest place, you can still reach the stars. Asterisk, if Luna and Gerald's story touched your heart, leave a like, share this message of hope, and subscribe for more powerful stories where love rises from the unlikeliest places.